Welcome to our channel. Today we how to use CaseText for legal research, full guide step by step clearly. To begin using CaseText for legal research, visit the CaseText website. Create an account if you do not already have one. Once you are logged in, you will be taken to the home page. Familiarize yourself with the interface. Locate the search bar at the top of the page. Enter keywords, case names, or citations relevant to your research topic. Press the Enter key or click the magnifying glass icon to initiate the search. Review the search results displayed on the results page. Use filters on the left side to narrow down results by jurisdiction, court level, or document type. Select a relevant case or document from the list to dive deeper. In the document view, observe the highlighted key terms and relevant cases. Take advantage of the citing feature to explore how the case has been cited in other documents. Utilize the Brief Analyzer tool by uploading a document for analysis. This tool will match legal arguments in your brief with relevant case law. If you are looking for secondary sources, click on the Secondary Sources tab. Search for articles, briefs, or analyses related to your topic. Bookmark any important cases or documents for future reference using the star icon. Collaborate with colleagues by sharing specific documents via email or through a direct link. Explore the drafting section for tools that help in drafting legal documents. Utilize CaseText's AI features for suggestions and efficient research assistance. Regularly check for updates or new resources added to the platform. Finally, keep practicing to become proficient in navigating and utilizing CaseText for your legal research needs. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.